everyone, welcome back to the Wellwood Homes Master Builder YouTube channel. My name is Trevor, this is Andrew. He is the guy who started Wellwood Homes. He's the Master Builder.
Yeah.
This is Andrew. And today we're going to talk about the benefits of infill housing in Edmonton. Here's a quick quote from Gary Keller, the author of The One Thing: "Time on a task over time eventually beats talent every time." That's one of my favorite quotes ever.
It is.
Because it's so true. It's so true. The people who are just persistent and knock it out day after day after day are the ones who always beat the talented guys.
Yeah.
So here's a quick statistic that we found out here. A Chinese construction company built a 30-story hotel in 15 days. The hotel is energy efficient, has air 20 times cleaner than comparable hotels, and it can withstand earthquakes up to magnitude 9. That's
impressive.
crazy.
Yeah.
15 days. That's nuts. I mean, a little bit of prefab into that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think they're still dealing with some of the issues of building that fast.
Well, you know what? They did it. Yeah.
I know some of the guys are still working on those.
All right, so Andrew, here's the biggest question that we have today. Some people may not know. What is an infill home?
So an infill home, and I love picking people's brains about
Sure.
this, 'cause an infill home is an older home torn down in a mature neighborhood, and you're building a new home. As opposed to a new neighborhood where you're building in between two other new homes. That is not considered an infill, even though you are building in between two existing properties. Because those properties are new, for some reason they don't consider that home in between an infill.
Yeah, it's not an infill.
I don't know at what age they change it, but
so typically it's an established or mature neighborhood, tearing out a single family home, building either one big giant one or a multiplex in there in its place for more density.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you get started building infill properties?
I saw a need for it. And the more I saw a need for it, I saw that there were clients for it. I saw that people were driving through new neighborhoods, and there's only so many ways you can build a cookie cutter home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good big builders out there that do a very nice cookie cutter home. Yeah. But there were a lot of people that wanted to stay in the city. They loved the fact that the house that they were in, or the house that they grew up in, like, it had a huge yard. It had a yard. Yeah. And they loved being by those schools. They loved being close to downtown, close to work, close to the LRT. They loved being close to everything. Yeah. So people were looking at, renovating. There were a lot of people, buy an older home, renovate it, fix it up, flip it. But, and I don't know, this might come as a shock to some people, but the way they used to build homes, some of them weren't that good. Everyone says they used to build everything so nicely. There are a lot of homes out there, by the university area that are older, they're wartime homes. They're garbage. Like, they're falling apart. The foundations are caving in. It was a great home. It lasted 60 years. But it's done, and it's not a matter of putting new laminate flooring on. Like, these houses need to be torn down. Yeah. Some of them are condemned. So if you're going to tear it down, build something nice. That's an infill, and that's why they started. They weren't started by people in very nice, mature homes going, let's tear this sucker down and build a monster. No, they were started with people going, look, I've lived in this house forever. We got experts coming in, engineers coming in, looking at the foundation going, if you want to save this home, you're looking at sinking $150,000 into saving an 800 square foot home. And people are going, well, that's not right.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so that's how infill homes got started, basically.
Great. So the next question we have is, how many infill homes typically fit on a rezoned lot?
Well, if you're doing it in homes, it's usually two. You can usually take a mature lot, 50-foot wide lot, subdivide it, and get two skinny homes. Okay. People, when they hear two skinny homes, they usually, shudder a little bit. You can make skinny homes look nice. You can make them look like a box. So, keep an open mind when you're doing infill homes, and when you hear the term skinny home, they can make them look really good. They can make them match the neighborhood. Then they can also make them look horrible. So
yeah, like a sort of thumb.
Yeah, exactly. You should be designed to the neighborhood you're in. So
yeah, exactly. Now, who builds these infill homes?
Well, now everybody does.
Everyone's gotten into the game.
Everybody's got an infill division now.
Following you, Andrew.
Every single big builder has an infill branch off. They either have an infill division of the same name, or they've opened a sister company under a new name that does their infill divisions, even though it's exactly the same staff in every single way, same logo, same everything. So pretty much everybody now is building infill homes. Should you hire these people? It's just like saying, you know, there's money in drywall. Everyone should be a drywaller. Well, no, if you're not a drywaller, you should hire them.
Yeah, you should have somebody who has expertise in that area. Like big builders are great at doing tract housing, doing lots of, you know, cookie cutter homes built to their style, because that's their system. Yeah. Right? They've got a system. They've got, you know, 4 or 5 models, or even 8 models that they sell with minor variations inside, and they can control the cost. They can control the manufacturing of those homes, and they know them inside and out, and they can reproduce those relatively quickly. When they're switching to do a custom infill home build, that's a different animal altogether. Yeah. There's different permitting. There's different things to know. There's a lot of moving parts that just aren't the same when you're building on bare land out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, exactly. There's a lot of these bigger builders that should stay doing the big cookie cutters. And you know what? They might learn the hard way. You know, we see a few of them in the areas that I'm in that just they're gonna lose money on a couple of these builds. Luckily, they're big enough that they can afford it. So
yeah, they can just absorb that shortfall. Whereas a small builder like yourself, that's, you know, devastating. So you want to make sure that everything is done according to schedule, according to plan, on time, on budget, so that you win and your client wins.
Yeah, well, it's the same. I would never go try and compete with them in a new subdivision.
Yeah. Because you'd lose.
Yeah.
They can do it better.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question that I have for you is, what are some of the benefits of building an infill property?
Customization. You're usually, you should be able to. You can customize the lots. You can get what you want. Like in newer neighborhoods, you have to pick which builder out of the builder group that you're going to use. So, you know, you have to pick one of those 3 or 4 builders in that area. And if you like another bigger builder, you know what, tough luck, you have to pick from one of those. What shade of brown do you like on the outside of your house? You know, your house.
What kind of brown shingles do you want?
Yeah, exactly. We have light brown, dark brown, medium brown, kind of brown, and we're gonna match your siding to that same brown.
Yeah.
And it just every house looks the same. When you're building an infill home, you can pick what you want. They're not architecturally controlled.
Yeah.
So if you want to go with a whole bunch of brick, if you want to go with tile, if you want a 14-12 really steep roof, you can go with that. If you want a flat roof, like, you can go with what you want. You can customize it. And you're doing an infill home, you've got the lot. Like, you know where that lot is. Mm-hmm. It's close to everything because you're inside the city, and it's usually a larger lot. Like, you want to buy a lot that large in a new development, and you're usually not able to.
Yeah. So, yeah, they won't. It's not even zoned for that. Not even.
No, all the subdivision is done ahead of time, and you can't buy 2 lots and put 1 house because you have to have a certain footprint on each house. So so your options for customization in an infill home are endless.
The only other option is by building on an acreage, if you want to have fully customized.
Yes, but then your travel time is a lot longer than living downtown.
Yeah, and then there's the situation with water and power and internet and sewage and all that stuff, which comes into play. Yeah. For certain people, that's the lifestyle they want, and it's fine.
We build acreage houses as well, and I live out on one and absolutely love it.
Yeah, exactly. So the next question, Andrew, is: are infill builders or investors usually knowledgeable about home building?
Infill builders should be. Investors, usually not, but that's not a bad thing. And investors should be knowledgeable on how they're going to make money and the cost and the turnaround and the profit and everything like that. That's what an investor should be knowledgeable about. An infill builder, I guess by definition, should be knowledgeable in infill building. Should be. Yeah, it doesn't mean they are. There's a lot of first-time builders out there that set up their building company, and yeah, they paid the city. They've got their, they paid the registration fee. They're builder. That's the extent of their knowledge is right there that they have a license. So, are they knowledgeable? No. Should they be building? Probably not. Are they going to build a good product? Only time will tell on that one. Just because they aren't knowledgeable doesn't mean they're not going to pump out a good product. Just the same as, just because an infill builder is knowledgeable and they've got a big builder background, doesn't mean they're going to put out a good product either. So,
okay.
Yeah.
The last question: how can an inexperienced homeowner properly build and manage an infill home in Edmonton?
By educating themselves. I would definitely recommend hiring a project manager, even if it's just for certain stages. If you're wanting to manage the project yourself and you're pretty sure you can do it, we offer a wide range of management styles. Like, we don't have to be hands-on on the project every single day. You want me to help out with your permitting, or if you think you've got the permitting is relatively easy because you're just going to keep going till you get it right, and the city's just going to keep asking for more information and requests for information and back and forth.
Yeah.
Once you get in the ground, you should have someone that knows what they're doing to make sure you get that house up to, lock up, or, I've seen a lot of people manage it themselves. Some people swear they'll never do it again.
Yeah.
I helped out one couple, and the wife says she's going to die and be buried in this house because she's never going to go through the home building process again.
Never doing this again.
Yeah, exactly. Probably aged a good 20 years over their 1 year build. There's programs out there that can help you. I know Quality Connect helps with a lot of that. If you don't have any experience, you either have to be able to dedicate a lot of time to managing the site and to educating yourself as to what's going on.
Yeah.
Or you need to hire someone to at least help you out with certain stages of the build.
Right. Okay. And I think that you should get in touch with Andrew Wellwood from Wellwood Homes Master Builder, because they have the Train a Builder program that we're rolling out, and it's really designed and developed to help those first-time builders, people new to the industry, or people who want to build their forever home, but they want to have a say in the matter. They want to learn how to do this building thing.
Yeah.
He's got a program that's set up to help you do just that. Yeah. And I think you should take advantage of that Train a Builder program. And basically it'll take you all the way from permitting to moving in through the whole process, and how to manage that project on a daily and weekly basis from start to finish. So then by the end of it, you can be more educated on the next one and maybe don't need as much help.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you should definitely give them a call. Check them out on the website at wellwoodhomesmasterbuilt.com, right?
Wellwoodmasterbuilt.com.
Wellwoodmasterbuilt.com.
Yeah.
Wellwoodmasterbuilt.com. And we'll see you guys on the next video.